Hello everybody and welcome back to this special Noobs edition. So if you're a complete beginner, you'll find this series of baby steps interesting for you. Okay, so this is for the absolute complete noob beginner. Okay, so what we're going to do is a for loop here. So I'm going to just say something like letters. Okay, I'm going to create this variable and I'm going to assign it to some letters, which is going to be a string, which is just going to be A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, and you get the idea there. So those are our letters. Okay, so now what I'm going to do the for loop, and I'm going to iterate through each one of these letters. Iterate just means to count through each one of these letters. So I'm going to go A, B, C, D up to R. So I'm just going to go through those with a loop. So we're going to go through those with a loop, iterate through with a loop. So this loop is called a for loop. Okay, so I'm going to have to assign a counter which will count through each one of these. So you can do anything. You could write your own name if you wanted, but that's not very good practice. So I'm just going to use X here. So X is going to be the counter that's going to count through each one of these letters. So for X in letter. In fact, if you really wanted to, I could name this letters here. I could name that letters, and I could say, then I'd have to do letters here. So I could name this letter. Okay, so that's clearer. So for letter in letters, and then we have the colon here. Say for letter in letters, and what we're going to do is we're going to print, let's say, letters here. So we're going to print that. So what we're going to do is we're just going to save that and we're going to run the program and see what happens. There we go. So what we've done is we've iterated through each one of those. Okay, so there we go for letter in letters. Right, so now we can tweak this a little bit if we want. We can say something like letters are 1, 2, 3, then like that, then like that. Okay, so let's see what that looks like when we print it out. There you go, letters are. Okay, let's shorten this down a little bit as well. So let's shorten this down to A, B, C, D. Okay, let's see what that looks like. I think I put too many letters in there. It kind of ruins the visuals a little bit. So let's run this program. So there you go. Letters are A, B, C, D. Letters are A, B, C, D. Okay, so what I'm going to do now, I'm going to do another example for you. I'm going to say name is equal to, let's say, Dave. Okay, and for X, I'm going to use X this time in name. Okay, for X in name, print X. Okay, let's see the results we get for there. So let's go through this. So there we go, D-A-V-E, Dave. So I'm just going to do this again. So this letter is 1, 2, 3, like that. Okay, let's have a look at the output for that. So this letter is D, this letter is A, this letter is V. Okay, so that's looking good so far. So let's have a look. So we've got Dave here. So let's just take that off. And the reason I'm keep typing this out again and again and again is it's good practice, especially when you're learning. Don't be lazy. Don't copy and paste. copy it out again and again and again, and eventually you will remember the code as well. So let's say for X in name again. Okay, we're going to print, let's say X. So we're going to iterate through the name Dave and print out each individual letter. So this time we're going to introduce an if statement. So if X is equal to, let's say, V. So if we iterate through here with X, and it goes D, A, and it goes V. Okay, so now X is equal to V. We're going to do something. We're going to break out of the loop, and to simply break out of the loop, it's simply break. Okay, but before we do break, I'm going to do a print statement, and I'm going to put V has been reached. Okay, and then we will break out of the loop. So make sure, yeah, okay, the indentation is okay for that. So just save it. Let's run the program again. DAV, and then it printed out V has been reached. So we've exited the loop and we've not printed the E. So there you go. Bob's your uncle and Fanny is your auntie. Hope you've enjoyed that, and I'll catch you in another video. Bye-bye.